Hi guys, it's Love and Truth. I am filming random stuff that's pretty to look at while I speak because I don't feel like showing my face a lot lately, obviously. I've made a couple videos, I just haven't posted them, but I might post them, I'm not sure, but I just wanted to make something really quick and say, give you guys a message. I'm sure a lot of you know this already, but at the same time, it helps to be reminded of this, to have some sort of support. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got my notifications on. I'm gonna press do not disturb. So basically, what this video is about is no matter how nice you are to people, sometimes there are people that just aren't in that energy, that can't accept that energy. You could be the most loving, compassionate, and kind person. You could have all the empathy in the world for people. But if they're not responding to it or they're not receiving it, and especially if they reject you or push you away in any sort of form, it's best to walk away. And you can try to help someone so much, but if they're, like I said, if they're not accepting the help, if they're not accepting the support, the care, the love, whatever it is, you have to learn to accept that yourself. Accept that these people want to be miserable. These people want to be in their own misery. And it's the ultimate truth. Because I've experienced it, and I just experienced something today that proved that point very clearly to me. I want to laugh because it was, I don't even know how to describe it, but let's just say that it really showed me a lot more of, it's a risk to put yourself out there, first of all, to tell someone you care, to tell someone that you're supporting them. So know that that's a very good, beautiful strength of yours, if that's how you operate, okay? Do not feel bad for that, because it's a very, very brave thing to do, to stand up for others. And why do I say that? It's because the way the world is today. If we were all like that, it wouldn't be such a brave thing. It would just be normal. It should be normal. It should be the norm in today's age, but it's not. It would be wonderful if it was, but it's not, because the way the world is, okay? And we know the way the world is. The way the masses are asses, okay? Most people either don't appreciate it enough, or they just do not give a shit at all. If you're there for them, you could be there wholeheartedly. You could lay down your life for somebody, which I'm not saying I did or you should do or even have that thought. Please don't do that. But you could do anything. For some people, there's just some miserable people out there. They're just not going to get it. They don't realize that would actually free them. That would open up a whole new world for them and free them of their misery. They don't look for the little things. They don't recognize that there are little things that can carry them through if they're going through a hard time. And they don't expect anyone to be there for them. And they probably have a very negative view of the whole world. Not probably, they do. It's obvious. They have a very negative view. And a lot of the time, I think what it is a very bad mental problem. very bad. Because you're not going to get anywhere living like that. When you're offered... Now, I understand if someone offers you help and you don't necessarily mean it, and you tell the person, no, I don't need this help, and why are you trying to help me, and all of that. But I'm just putting my light on here a little more. That's respectable. Like, that's fine. If you don't want help, and the other person should respect that and just say, okay, you don't want the help. All right, that's cool. But to shoo somebody away when you offer just to say, hey, I care, I support you. I don't know you, but I support you in the way you're feeling right now. And if they shoot you away, tell you F you and whatever else, okay? Because there could be many scenarios that happen, but just realize, obviously, you're better than that. You don't deserve that, but just look at how miserable they are, or how miserable they must be in their life. And really, when you think about it all, they're missing out on a lot. And it proves that you're not. It proves that you're embracing life, that you want the best, you want the most out of life. That you're strong for doing that in a world like this. So realize that you have the gift, you have the treasure inside of you. You are only trying to give it to someone else that you saw was treated badly or whatever it might be. That's not a bad thing. So if someone ever rejects you because of that, just know that that has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with how they feel about themselves. And they feel like shit about themselves. And that is the 100% honest truth about that. And this is not even out of anger. This is not out of sadness. This is not out of spite. I'm not feeling much of an emotion towards it anymore. I was, but now it's like, okay, I see this logically. I see what it is, what this person really is and what they feel inside and who they are. It's very ugly in there. And who can change it? Only them. I can't change it. I damn well cannot change it. You reach out a hand and you get shooed away. It's like, okay, well then I will not sit here and care about what you're going through. I will walk away. Because if I'm going to care about someone that's not appreciating it, I'm wasting my time, my energy, everything. Don't waste your time. Do not waste your energy. Trust me, people will go through karma and they will understand eventually. Maybe not now, maybe not even this lifetime, but eventually their soul is going to feel it. Their soul, if they have one, that's the thing, we don't know. We don't know if these people actually have souls. I don't want to get into that, but the ones that do, they're damaging their soul very, very, very much. But that's not your problem. And the best thing to do is to separate yourself from negativity and negative people, pessimistic mindsets, abusiveness like that, neglecting, discarding, or rejection. I mean, there's so many things we can put under that list, but stay away from it all. Stay away from the negativity, especially when you're trying to care for somebody that you see needs help. Not just help, but what I'm talking about is care. Because again, I understand if someone doesn't want the help, that's okay. You don't have to accept all help. But it's those that want to say, you know what, I care. I'm with you on this injustice. When you speak up for someone that doesn't have a voice and then they tell you F you, then I'd be like, okay, goodbye. You must be miserable. You must have a lot of shit to work out, So these people have a lot of stuff to work out for themselves. You have nothing to do with that. Nothing. In fact, you're actually trying to make it a better place for them. You're trying to show them that there are people in the world that care, that give a shit. So it's best to, feel the feeling. It's okay to feel what you feel. Doesn't feel good at all. But who's the strong one? You're the strong one. I'm walking away with my pride, my dignity. I mean, maybe not pride, but just I'm walking away feeling good that I know I'm doing the right thing. I wanted that to be done to me. So that's why I do that for others. And I believe that we should live in harmony with one another and things would be a lot easier. But people are still learning, and most people are in like the infantile stages still. So if they're thinking like a baby is, there's nothing you can do. Because they're obviously not babies. They're full-grown adults, usually the people that act like this. But it could be anybody. It could be any age. It doesn't matter. I'm not singling anyone out. It could be a little kid, It doesn't have to be older people. But, yeah, more often than not, it seems like it's the grumpy ones that push people away. Again, it could be mental. I really think that a lot of people just have a lot of mental issues, and this is why they do this. And they don't realize that what it actually is and what it actually would do. It would actually be very healing for those people. And it's like they're saying, no, I want to be sick. They probably don't even know, or they're so lost that they don't get help, don't want help, don't want to look at anything in any other way. It's like all they know. And let them be what they are. Let them be who they are. Let them be miserable. Let them, swim in their pool of negativity. Hey, I can't change that for you, right? You can't change that for anyone. So what's the point in trying with people like that? There is no point. That would be insanity. So it's just I'm supporting whoever will want to listen to. It's kind of like saying, I know what you're going through, if you've ever gone through this, or if you are going through this right now. I definitely know how that feels, where you're like, oh, I'm just trying to care and you don't want me to care. Okay. Just so you know, I understand how that feels. And I understand that it feels like crap, because you're like, okay. So I don't have to give a shit about you, but I am, because of who I am. And this is how I get treated. It's like, okay. It's best to, like I said, feel your feelings and then look at it logically and say to yourself, there's nothing I can do about this. So the lesson here is acceptance. Accept people for who they are when they show you who they are. They don't want to embrace what would help them, then let them do that. Let them destroy themselves. You can only help people so much. I don't want people to take this the wrong way, though. I'm not saying, help someone one time and they push you away one time, and, it depends on the situation. It depends on there's many factors, okay? But in general, please take this as a general message to the grumpy, miserable people that want to stay in that world. I'm not talking about those that might have had a bad day and, said something rude and, feel bad about it and said sorry about it. You don't necessarily want to be around those people, but yeah, you don't want to put energy into anything or anyone that's not going to be fulfilling to you, because it's going to take you away from the way you feel inside, which is secure, which is good, which is beautiful, which is shining with light, with bringing the goodness to the world. So you don't want to dim that for anybody. No matter what happens, no matter how people treat you, you do not change yourself for others. Even if it was through a negative situation, who cares? Who cares what they think? And I could rant, I could rave, I could really go on and on about this, but I'm not going to. I just wanted to say that. And for those that do care and those that do support others and those that show kindness to others that you don't even know, I feel you. And I do the same. And keep being beautiful, keep being honest, keep being you, keep being the beautiful human being that you are inside. Okay? And try to find people that are on your wavelength and people that truly appreciate you for you. You really want to try to get away from that type of energy where there's nothing in return or there's no appreciation. Just know that you're so much more worth it than what anyone says or thinks. You know who you are. And I preach this all the time. You know who you are. Don't let anyone tell you who you are. Don't let anyone make you feel you're not as adequate as you actually are inside. You know who you are. No one can tell you who you are. They can try, but they're not you. They're not in your body. They haven't grown in your body, okay? You're the only one that has. No one knows your thoughts. No one knows your true feelings inside but you. So remember that. And, you're going to really excel. You're going to grow, and you're going to be stronger. You're going to be more resilient. I think that's the word, to these situations. And you're going to let this roll off your back, and you're going to be like, okay, well, they don't want to get better. It sucks for them, And you can hope for the best for them, and that's it, and walk away. And you don't even need to do that. You don't need to hope for anybody. I understand how it makes you feel inside, because it's like, F you. Like, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to wish you well. You don't have to, but it's like, I'm the bigger person here. You have no idea, okay? You have no idea, obviously. Some people they just don't know. They don't want to know. So just be the beautiful human being that you are. And stay that way regardless of what others do to you, what others say to you. Just keep remembering how amazing you really are inside. Because you are. Okay? Thank you guys for listening and watching my diffuser and crystal and figurine here. Alright, I'm going to end it there, and I hope everybody's doing well. I know I don't interact much, but I'm glad to put these videos out there for you guys. and to whoever wants to listen. So, okay, guys, I hope everybody is well, like I said, and I will talk to you soon. All right, goodbye.